Welcome to PrimeTime's overview of PrimeNet's dashboard. Once you're logged into the application, this is the screen that you will get. We see our menu items at the top, and these will contain whatever you've been given access to be able to do in PrimeNet. If you have more than one company, you'll be able to click down and view individually the other companies that you have access to. Moving down, we can see the widgets that we have across the screen. We've got the missing punch widget, the pending time off requests, scheduled absence, and an ACA full-time employee calculator. These widgets take the place of having to go into the software, navigate through menus, run reports, print them off, or open them up and be able to look at them. With the widgets and the status board, you can see at a glance what is going on with your employees and what actions you need to take within the application itself to make sure that the missing punches are taken care of, pending time off requests are reviewed, approved or denied, and who you have out on any given particular date. The first widget here is our missing punch. We can see over here on the left the totals for each department and how many missing punches in each department. I can move my mouse over the color segments on the outside of the circle, and that's going to tell me how many missing punches I have and in which department. Similar to what's over here on the left, I can see the same things. If I want to find out who has the missing punches in a specific department, I can just click on the outer portion of the segment ring, and down on my status board will bring up the persons or person that has the missing punches. In this particular instance, there are 3 people with missing punches, and I can see my total missing punches for Phoenix department is 3. I could then click on a person's name to take me into the exceptions to be able to fix the particular missing punch. To return my status board back to what it was, I click the refresh button, and now I can see all of my individuals that are clocked in or out. My pending time off requests, these are requests that come from the employee, either from the e-time clock or from one of the smart clocks. And just like the missing punch widget, I can hover around the ring and see the number of requests I have from each department. I can click on the ring. I can see that Charles Spencer has 3 pending time off requests. Tony Howard has 1, and Larry Nelson has 2. On my scheduled absence, it's the same as my missing punch and pending time off in the way that it works. The difference being that the number in the middle refers to the number of hours for the particular category. So if I had 2 people that took 8 hours of personal time today, I would expect to see 16 as the number of hours over here total for the particular category. Just like the missing punch widget, I can click on the color segment, and it's going to tell me who is out for that particular time. Michael has 8 hours of personal time. Michael Salinas has 8 hours of vacation. And Dolores Williams has 8 hours of sick today. The nice thing about this widget is it's not limited to just today. If I wanted to see what's going on tomorrow, I can click here and choose tomorrow date to see if anyone has been approved for any type of scheduled absence, such as PTO, sick, vacation, comp time, any flavor of the types that an employee would be approved for time off for. I can also go back and look at a prior day to see who had scheduled absences on those days. Here I'm looking at last week, and I can see, and I can click on this, and it lets me know I had 2 people here for personal time totaling 12 hours. I could click on either of the employees and go right into the timesheet and see what type of time or how many hours each person has off. To reset the status board, I just click on my refresh. The Aca Calculator helps for companies over 50 employees to determine how many active full-time employees that they might have for their specific needs. My status board shows me basically who's in, who's out, how many hours an employee has before they reach overtime, the number of hours they've worked in the week, and the number of OT hours that they currently have. I can sort my dashboard by employee, by department, ascending and descending, by status, in first or out first. I can sort it by the number of hours of OT, smallest to largest, largest to smallest, and the same for period hours, overtime hours, the last punch, and the manager of the particular employees. If I wanted to go to an employee's time card, I just click on their name and that'll take me right into my time management. The last widget we have here is a scheduled versus actual, and this shows you the number of scheduled hours versus the number of actual that you worked. Here on August 22nd, I can see I had 415 scheduled hours, but actually had a total of 817.5 hours from the employees themselves. And I can see kind of a trending going on here in the last few weeks as to the number of hours I have scheduled and the number of hours actually worked. I only have a few employees with hours in here on any given time, so my totals go up and down. But this could be used for trending cycles to find out where your high points are with the most labor usage and where your low points of labor usage are, and be able to schedule more effectively or be able to look at trends based on production and things like that. This concludes the dashboard overview. Thank you for watching.